Now who's going to clean this? Tell me, who?
Aliyah, dear, I need you to calm down, okay? Calm. All right. I would make sure there are some changes affected. Definitely, you are going to begin to use sanitized pads in your class. I mean, sanitized gloves.
When it comes to shooting a movie with a good storyline, with a dynamic storyline, there are some few YouTube channels that are excellent when it comes to that. Normally people go like, hey, the YouTube storylines are normally one way, unlike the Netflix ones and all those kind of stuff. But I think there are some exceptions, some few exceptions. And one person who is really doing great that I feel like people are not really taking him serious, but he's really doing great. I will mention Brain Jotter. Brain Jotter always, he's always careful with the kind of storylines he comes out with. He doesn't drop back to back, but whenever he drops a movie, he normally, like, how do I put it? Like, he's very dynamic. He normally comes with different storylines, not that one way storylines, which of course I don't have any problem with that because at least they all contribute to the growth of the Nollywood industry. Unlike, you know, we the Ghanaians. In recent times, people have been complaining that, when it comes to YouTube, their movies are one way, the Nigerian movies are one way, and all those kind of stuff. They will just stand in a house and, three people, they shoot a movie. At the end of the day, they all contribute to the growth of the movie industry. Gloria Safford, the Ghanaian actress, is currently in Nigeria shooting back to back and even posted on social media complaining about how if you are in Ghana, it means you are wasting your talents and all those kind of stuff, and how we need investors in the movie industry, and like a whole lot. But at the end of the day, one thing I love about the Nigerians is they don't have to wait for any investors. They themselves are doing it. Whether you come in as a producer or not, they themselves are doing it. They ain't waiting for you. They ain't waiting for you. In Ghana, we have a whole lot of, the YouTube platform is there. I don't know why they are not utilizing it. Yeah, I've seen some channels like Greats with Greatness Movie Production. Yeah, Greatness. I've forgotten. Yeah, I've seen some good number of channels that normally upload. Yeah, but when it comes to our superstars, the likes of the Majid Michels, Van Vika, the superstars, they are not creating like, but in Nigeria, it's different. All these actors, Ramsey Noah, Jim Ike, Jim Ike has recently created a YouTube channel where he normally uploads, some of his movies. And, I think I need to react on that movie, Sin. Yeah, I need to react on that one too. Yeah, and what do I call him? I mean, a whole lot. Messi Johnson and all these people have their own YouTube channels where they create movies. They upload movies. We can mention Ruth Kadiri. We can mention, I mean, what's her name again? Omoni Oboli. We can mention all of these people are actresses, and they themselves are investing into the movie industry. I mean, who again? Bimbo Adimoye. We have this guy Kunle Remy. He's producing Eddie Watson. Even Eddie Watson started his career in Ghana, but I don't know why he's not coming back to produce in Ghana, but rather chosen to stay in Nigeria. We have the likes of Selassie Ibrahim. I want to mention a lot of names. I want to mention a whole lot of names. Morris Sam has created his own YouTube platform. Chinenye Nebe Sonia Uche. All these people normally create their own YouTube. A whole lot, bro. A whole lot. I can name Mr. Alloy. These people are actors and they are shooting. Hey, these people are actors and they are shooting, they are investing in. Look, you don't expect anyone to come invest in you if you don't even believe in yourself. You don't expect anyone to come put huge amount of money into your craft if you're not even you yourself, you're the one in the industry. It's not even producing. You understand? For someone to believe in you, you must believe in yourself first. So I don't like it when Ghanaians are always complaining, calling, investors and all. We can always start from somewhere. We can always start from somewhere. We don't necessarily have to have the investors coming in to, pump millions of dollars into our industry before, we can start from somewhere. You people can. That's one thing. That's what that was what I was saying initially. That Those same people will be sitting at home, saying that these Nigerians are always shooting one way story. In a room we have three people shooting and all this. But at the end of the day, the industry is still striving. You the one with the best ideas, you the one with the great ideas. You are there. You are there, and nothing is happening. Let's go back to Brain Jotter. Now, Brain Jotter is one person who is very great, like when it comes to storylines, his creative level, and everything. Now, yesterday he dropped a movie called The Untouchable Students, and I urge everybody to go watch it. I think as at the time I'm doing this video, it's been 21 hours here, 21 hours since he uploaded it, and it has garnered about 160,000 views at the moment. Here it has gotten about 161,000 views at the moment. Here it's doing great. Gradually, I believe its show hit, 1 million views in some couple of days. Yeah, and I need you to go watch the movie. In as much as it's a YouTube movie, I love the creativity. I love how, educative it was. I love how, like, the system, in which, not Brain Jotter in the movie was using to educate the children, to advise the children. The creative level was very high, and bro, it's very the guy is very great. Yeah, Charlie Brinjota is, undoubtedly one of my favorite comedians in Africa. Yeah, when it comes to Africa, I can mention Mark Angel. I watch Mark Angel every week, and we have one creative person like Crazy Clown. He's really doing great. Sometimes I feel like those people that normally complains that the Nollywood movie storylines are normally one way. They don't actually see these people, or is it because they are into comedy? Or is it because they are into comedy? These people are very creative. They are very creative. And you need to appreciate those people too. You need to appreciate them. You understand? And yeah, I urge everybody to go watch the movie The Untouchable Students. Like, bro, you will really enjoy you. At a point I felt like, bro, how did this guy even sit down to, create this thing? To advise someone with an equation, with a mathematical equation. How he managed to create that whole scenario of advising someone with a mathematical equation. It was very great, bro. It was very great, bro. I just want you to go watch it. I want you to go watch that movie, and you go love them. I think it's about 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes long. It's less than 50 minutes. Yeah, the movie was less than 50 minutes, and I really enjoyed it. Which, of course, Charlie, I also urge you to go watch. After watching it, I felt like, bro, I must trumpet this. I must really trumpet this movie. I must, proclaim the creative level, the creativity level of, Brain Jotter. I've seen some couple of people who feel like, they don't really enjoy his comedy, bro, and all those kind of stuff. But, bro, it's not just about his comedy. It's not just about his comedy, the creative, the ideas. But one thing, I think I got disappointed with him when he stopped showing the movie. What's the series, 5 Days in Prison, bro? That movie, you need to go watch that one too. Like, I don't know why he stopped showing that, because it didn't end. It never ended. People are very disappointed. And that ghost thing, that ghost series he usually do.